Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Couch Channel, where we have a personal favorite for you today. And oh my god. Yes, it's Xcom Chimera Squad. I'm so excited. I'm so happy. 25th anniversary? Oh, dude. Wait. If it's the 25th, do you take this game... Hang on. Hang on a second. Okay, we'll go pause right here. So first of all, Xcom Chimera Squad is a smaller based game in the Xcom universe that they had relaunched. Where, as you know, in the first game was a very faithful recreation of the UFO encounter game. And the second game was a really cool what if you had actually lost, like the majority of players did lose their games in XCOM. Because XCOM can be freaking hard. And so this is the continuation of that storyline, where you've managed to push the Advent off. It is 5 years after Liberation. But a lot of the aliens and the hybrids are still here, and humanity's working to rebuild, and most of these guys now free from the Elders are also working to rebuild. And it's, you know, it's probably a good message about diversity without beating you over the head with it. It's not exactly all rosy because a lot of these guys did try to kill you. But a lot of these guys, as you saw like in the DLC, would also help you. And so it's basically the, you know, don't judge people by their race. There are good people and bad people. It's a very simple message. But it takes place, and this is the part where the 25th anniversary thing threw me off a little. It takes place in a city known as City 31. Which, I'm like, if it's a 25th anniversary, why doesn't it take place in City 25? That feels like it's a little on the nose, but it's a missed opportunity. And we're going to play as Chimera Squad, a roster of law enforcement specialists. And this really appeals to me because in a lot of games, you play as soldiers and adventurers, and you don't get to play as kind of a law enforcement game. You don't get to play as them. So, oh goodness, yes. So, story for new players. Normal is probably what we're going to do because I'm very out of touch, and we might do expert and impossible later. And you heal between encounters. Half. That's the. Does that change if I choose? Okay. Well, we're going to need the tutorial. Well, that's the. See how much of any health. So you can extend this to the archive. Add 5 meters to the. Oh! Well, that's nifty. So, if you're having... I always love this about XCOM. You can play how you want. And there's going to be some great mods from the community coming out, too. But play how you want. If you want to do an extended game, push this. And don't worry about it so much. Hardcore is failing any missions is campaign lost. And we're not going to do that. We're going to play like Iron Man, but especially with new games, I don't like to enable Iron Man because there could be a bug or something terrible. We are going to ask to show subtitles to make it easy for me to talk without ruining stuff. We're going to keep the tutorial on. This does change the tactical formula significantly, so we're on normal. And, yeah. Oh, nifty. Oh, nifty.
2 minutes out.
Hey, Godmother. Is this like the old days? XCOM swooping in and taking it to the bad guys?
I wouldn't know. I spent most of the war training resistance networks.
Like mine. And for your many, long years of service.
Watch it.
XCOM attaches you to an untested squad and pushes it into the field before it's ready.
It's also a
How is this
smaller
not like the old
soldier
days?
pool, but they have a lot more personality, so I'm glad with that
I missed
experimentation.
out during the war. Wish I could have pulled my weight.
For which side, exactly?
I find that very hurtful.
Sure thing, Advent.
Terminal
We're through the
is
checkpoint.
I
kind
was
of
never
rude.
actually Advent.
But they were fitting you for a blocky helmet.
Stow it, both of you. We're here. 3-1 PD gave us the all clear. Grab your gear and prepare to move in.
We get an APC this time. I kind of like that. I love for the next mainline XCOM game to have a lot more vehicles. I really don't like how you only have
Whisper,
one vehicle.
What's your status?
Oh my god,
And
yes.
what's Verge's ETA?
Comms are working, obviously. Verge is en route.
I've got support.
How? Verge can't drive.
He hailed a cab.
To a hostage situation?
Oh my god, I love this game.
Whisper, any surprises in the next room?
A handful of hostiles, unaware of your approach.
Chimera Squad, take positions.
Is this a
Prep for
museum or
breach.
something? It's got the XCOM symbol there. Breach mode. Chimera Squad begins every mission by setting up at breach points to get the jump on in. This is definitely something they should do more. Preview the enemy presence at each breach point and modifiers will be applied. And then assign agents to the... Okay. So, this... I believe this button means that we go through the main door first. There's only one breach point. It has 3 enemies, I guess? And pinpoint successful shot. If I shoot an enemy during the breach, I'll crit. So we're going to do this, and we're going to say, Godmother, you're in charge. You're she seems like a tough gal. She's first through the door. Cherub will be next. Oh, he's got a shield? Hang on. You should go... Guy with the big shield should go first. And Terminal seem... And yeah, she has the little robot thing. She seems more like support. So he's got a pistol and a shield. I think she's holding a shotgun. I think she's holding a rifle. Encounter 1 of the... Oh, it tells you how long the thing might be.
Breaching in.
Yeah! Kick that door down. 31 PD, freeze! So he cycled... So surprised. Surprised, I think, means they can't do anything. Alert. Alert means that they're at least going to move through the encounter. And surprise... Okay, so... Let's get the guy who's... Let's take out the guy who might be able to do stuff first. Die! Oh, good lord. Oh my god, it's got bullet time. Oh! Surprise enemies receive a defense penalty and can't react during the... Yeah, that's what I thought. Not bad.
Hello. I am Mayor Knight.
I love that they go
Is that
into
our hostage?
cover.
Welcome to City 31's Memorial Museum.
Oh, it is a
It's just a
museum.
recording.
As I often say, the lessons from our past inform the present.
That's all, Mayor?
Blah, blah, blah. History.
Focus.
Agents and enemies... Oh, there's still some guys left. Oh, so you can't... They were behind this thing, so I couldn't see them in the breach mode. Agents and enemies take their turns one at a time. Their current place in the turn order can be seen on the unit flags. Agents have 2 action points each turn. That's obvious. To move, shoot, or use abilities. Look for a blue shield to move into cover for defensive bonuses before shooting. We'll move out to flank the enemy. Okay, so... It's letting me know that... Oh wait, I can... Yeah, okay. Shooting! So yeah, now one of them's out of cover. Where are my action points? Doesn't...
Elders. The alien invaders conquered the world in roughly...
Gotcha! Nope! Can't really dash. So let's run up there. Fire your weapon. Who are these guys anyway? They got some good gear.
You see this?
Huh.
There's more of them. Oh!
Contact!
Clear.
I get a sectoid? Awesome.
Verge? What took you so long?
Had to unpack a breaching charge.
Good man.
Not exactly.
You know what I mean.
I always do.
So
Oh,
creepy.
they're so happy.
Don't ever change.
Verge, form up. Any hostiles in the next room?
Yes. I can feel them.
Oh, the reloading. That's good. Breach mode, 2 of 3. Some encounters offer more than one breach point with different risks and benefits. Consider whether to split the squad or send them all through the same location. Agents entering from the same breach point will encounter the encounter together and be closer in the timeline. The order of the breach points will enter is shown next to their names and can be changed. So yeah. So Agent damage is likely through the main door. Enemies deal an extra... Oh. Last unit through this entrance does extra damage during the breach. So... let's put Cherub and Terminal in here. Because he's got the shield, so I'm guessing that counts as armor. I didn't really pay attention, unfortunately. And they also have the highest health pool. Verge... we'll put you up here. Oh, you got a rifle. Cool. And Godmother has the shotgun, so she has a higher chance of killing people. And I can, like, yeah, bash the door, breach fire, fire at a hostage. Yeah, so they bash the door, but they still get to shoot. But if I want somebody to do something else, they can't be. I don't think they can be the one to open the door. So let's breach.
Stay behind me.
Stay behind Cherub.
Time to breach.
Yeah. There's a lot of them, so he's surprised, we don't worry about him. He's surprised, we don't worry about him. He's aggressive, he's surprised, and he's alert. So he's going to get to do something, but I don't think he's going to get to shoot. Aggressive enemies will shoot at Xcom if they aren't neutralized. So make sure you take out the aggressive guys first, unless maybe there's like a really good, yeah, so... oh my god! Oh, they fixed it to where they don't shoot randomly. 100%, 91%, 69%, 33%. Let's get the sure thing. 90%. Oh god, there's people up here too. I'm gonna let her with her shotgun take out that guy who's just standing there. See if you can get him. We can. And seal the deal. What does that mean? Hunker down. Each agent has a unique ability that they can use every turn, eventually gaining more from their class and equipment. Most agents also have the Subdue ability, and not only to attack that is low damage but guaranteed to hit. Use it to earn additional rewards. Ooh, Cherub uses the Charge Bash instead of Subdue. I mean, it just told me to, so yeah. Well, here, I can also place shield on self or ally. So, does not automatically end the turn, okay. So this is going to move me to a place where it's a little more dangerous, but I want to see if I can... oh, I need a left click with an ability, okay. Sit down!
I made the arrest.
Oh, cool! So that's safeguard. There's only one guy left.
On the run.
So let's try and... how do I end my turn? I mean, I can Overwatch, but I don't know if I want to shoot him. Stupor. Sight vertically stuns for... oh, well. Hang on.
Moving, quickly.
Cannot target enemies in the neural network. Battle Madness. Silently attacks it, making them go berserk and attack nearby. Adds them to the neural... what is the neural network? I don't... oh well. 100%. Yeah, he's stunned. I thought you were stunned. Lost my shield. Oh, but I gained a charge. Godmother's gonna just come beat your rear. Oh, nope, must be 2 to 3.
Failed to subdue.
So you do want to be a little careful.
Hook 'em.
Yeah. Reload, guys. Come on. Oh, this game's great.
Set up the breaching charge.
Oh, we're going through the
Make
wall?
an entrance.
Breach mode. Explosive entrance. All non-aggressive enemies guarding. So unless you're aggressive, you're going to be surprised. Some breach points can only be accessed with special equipment or abilities. Once an agent with the required asset is in the first slot, other agents can be assigned. So I have to use Cherub, who is holding the breaching charge. And then we'll use Verge, Godmother, and Terminal.
Wait, hold. Hostage confirmed in the next room.
No, let me go through the
We need
wall.
more than that.
3-1 PD has a live feed. Patching through.
If you surrender, I will advocate leniency.
Enough. This exhibit, it is about Xcom's role in our liberation.
I see you read the placard.
It doesn't say how they went soft and got weak. Now, it's up to us to light the spark.
He's holding a detonator.
Of course, so it's like their XCOM now.
How's this for an entrance?
Go, 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 go! Yeah! Okay. Surprised. Surprised. Alert. Alert. Okay, so I'll leave you for... Yeah. I'll leave you for the shotgun. Okay, I think the other lady will have a better chance there, so let's breach fire you. And miss. Yeah, because they'll have 100% chance you. Oh, dang it, but it's in her way. I didn't realize that. I'll just have to... Get on the ground! Who the hell? Oh, that must be the mayor. She's just standing next to the thing.
I'll protect you.
Oh, they get to go first.
Cherub is down.
Oh, I think
Terminal,
that's supposed to
stabilize
happen
him.
because it
On
suddenly
it.
did 10
Verge,
damage.
with me. Protect the mayor.
Confirmed.
Agents that lose all hit points will begin bleeding out over several turns, indicated by the number in the timer. The mission will fail unless the agent bleeding out is saved with stabilized or the encounter is completed before the timer expires. So, he's bleeding out.
My mind over yours.
Yeah! And that should give him a little more aim. Yeah! Got you now. Yeah.
Hostiles still up.
Engaging.
Okay, I gotta be more careful with that because it's only 2 to 3. Oh, Gremlin stabilized. There we go. Yeah, so he's just unconscious now. There we go. And yeah.
Stay down.
Oh, he still counts as part of that network thingy.
Exterminating.
Oh, he's trying to shoot the mayor! How dare... Oh, he's on Overwatch. So let's see if I can get him to drop Overwatch. Yes, I can. Oh, he's armored, too. But I should be able to... He's only got 4 hit points, so I should be able to just bash him twice. There you go.
Failed to subdue.
It's a little weird to go hit him with all guns instead of shoot him, but did say rewards. Yeah.
Cherub, are you still with us?
Yeah, he is. I did great.
I think so. Only thing injured is my pride.
And your diaphragm. And a few ribs.
None of this should have happened.
Most people say thank you.
I'm grateful, of course. But these people don't have the capability for any of this.
Oh my god, it's a
Explain.
mystery.
I read their threat assessment. A month ago, these insurgents were all talk and no capability.
Oh my god, it's
The
a
greatest
mystery.
threat they posed was to
We're going to
violence and
investigate.
alcohol.
Why tell us? Why now?
City 31 shows the world how humans, hybrids, and aliens can keep a lasting peace.
I don't know about that.
Tonight,
They seem not very peaceful.
Someone wanted what I represent to go up in flames.
We're not in town for local intrigue.
Yeah, we don't work
I
for you.
know, but right now you're the only ones I'm certain are fighting for that same peace. Can I count on your support?
Yes, ma'am.
Crisis at the museum, Operation Carnage. Oh my god, we did it, guys. From 4 captured enemies, there's an 80% chance to earn 20... Oh, cool, so I can gain intel if I get enough people and then roll high enough. A couple people were lightly wounded, other people unharmed. Rating is good. Oh, he was gravely wounded, so... But that was... It's not my fault. 4 captures, 13 kills, 1 rescue, 5 rounds, 3 kill. Whisper here, head back to base. We're going to need to debrief. Oh my god, we have a base.
Package delivered to 31 PD.
Yep, well done.
She
Good for us.
truly believes what she says.
That's why she's in charge.
Not too shabby for our first official mission.
Don't do that.
Don't do what?
Celebrate before a mission is complete. It's...
Oh!
It's bad luck.
Did they just kill the mayor? Oh, that's a cool symbol. Training can be used to heal scars, increase stats, and even gain new abilities.
Tonight, Mayor Nightingale perished in an explosion at City 31's Memorial Museum.
Not my fault. Totally handed it over to
Her
31
sentence is
PD. Not my
unknown at
fault.
this time. The City Council asks citizens to remain...
So she gets vaporized the same day Xcom sends Chimera Squad to our city?
Oh my god, it's
Here's
Fox
the voice
News.
in your head? That's me telling you to wake up!
Despite opposition, Mayor Nightingale's deciding vote brought the Reclamation Agency to the city. Without her support, Chimera Squad's continued presence is an open question.
Oh my god.
Welcome home, Chimera Squad. The director wants to speak with us.
Thanks for getting the mayor killed. Also, you're fired.
That's not helpful.
That's also not
You're
all
right. I'm
fault.
sorry.
I'll patch the call through when you're ready.
I followed your action at the museum and its aftermath.
Director Kelly, I take full responsibility for what happened.
No, we don't.
Stop. I sent you to City 31 because I believed you were ready. Tonight, you surpassed my expectations.
Yeah, we totally
31 PD
rocked it.
requested help within 3 hours of your arrival in the city. You answered immediately. Going in, you were under-equipped and down an agent. You adapted, as we trained you to do. And let's not forget, you rescued the mayor. You delivered her to safety as the city requested.
Yeah, this is totally not all
Don't blame
fault.
yourself for an outcome you couldn't control. Instead, let's focus on what's next.
31 PD sucks. That's not my problem.
Ready when you are.
Head over there. I'll hold.
There is a critical target waiting on the city map, which is the only thing we can
City
do.
31.
Wow,
During
it's a big
Advent's occupation,
city.
the city was a fortress supporting an active starport. 5 years after Xcom won the war, it's home to aliens, hybrids, and humans alike. There's new industry, self-government, and local agriculture to support the varied populations. Against all odds, this city thrived after the war. There were no retributive attacks.
Until tonight.
We don't know that. Not yet. But we can find out. 31 PD requested our help sifting through evidence at the Memorial Museum. They lost good officers today. Give them what they need and see what we can learn.
Gotta do back. The map is where we see the status of City 31 and any current targets we can send our squad to respond to. Chimera Squad can respond to 1 target per day, after which the day will advance. View the situation in the downtown district. 31 PD needs help pulling through the aftermath of tonight's attack. Mayor Nightingale's death has the city on edge. Let's do it. Send the APC. Send the APC. Well, it's the only thing we can do. I like that it lets you know, hey, you're about to click on something that's going to progress the time. March the 1st of 2040. We've done what we can to aid 31 PD. Commissioner Malouf passed along her thanks for helping her officers bear the weight of this attack.
Your work with
Now it's
31
Friday.
PD opened a few doors. Here's what we know. A crude plasma bomb killed the mayor. The insurgents had no access to materials for that.
Apparently they did.
Does that mean they had outside help?
Most likely. There are 3 groups in City 31 with access to this kind of ordnance.
3? Choose a faction to be the investigation target. The target faction cannot be changed until it's resolved. We have the Progeny, a loose network of human scions. Their vision for City 31's future is entirely psionic, whether the city wants it or not. The Grey Phoenix, an organization of alien scavengers that have quietly amassed the kind of weaponry Reclamation is mandated to recover. I think Reclamation is the name of our operation where we make sure that bad alien stuff doesn't hurt. And Sacred Coil, an underground religious movement for hybrids. They preach salvation, but only to those who once fought Xcom. Let's go with the Progeny first.
The Progeny have a small but loyal human membership, all with psionic capability.
Ooh.
Victims willingly hand over what the Progeny need, then forget the whole thing. The perfect crime.
Oh.
Director, these are local criminals. Isn't that 31PD's jurisdiction?
Yeah, seriously.
True.
Let them
The
clean up their own
Reclamation
stuff.
Agency supports local police, but we're also required to recover dangerous material.
From those who would do the world harm, and each of those groups is neck deep in the stuff. So what next?
Focus on a single group. Investigate, dismantle their operations, and take them down.
Meanwhile, we look for any links to the mayor's death. Either way,
I'm willing to bet there's a
dangerous
fourth hidden
organization
group
is
that
off
only
the
unlocks
streets.
after you beat the other
Exactly.
three. But
the
okay.
city wants justice for Mayor Nightingale. This is how we help them achieve it.
Does it? Because some of them seem unhappy with her. Every investigation will have 3 stages. Groundwork from the first mission, learn about the faction and their methods. Then there are operations, hidden missions that must be revealed, then completed to knock out their main plans, and the takedown. Stop their final attack and end their threat to City 31. That's a weird symbol. Investigate the Progeny. We need to learn more about the Progeny before we can proceed with our investigation. They are a loose network of human scions. Their vision is... Yeah, okay, so that's... There are no active dark events, which unfortunately make their return. So, on Friday, March the 2nd, we opened the investigation. Progeny leadership is entirely psionic. Consultation with the Templars suggests a human with powerful psionic... Oh, cool, so the Templars are still a thing within Xcom. Visit Assembly.
Check it out. Headquarters sent us an assembly.
Oh, cool.
And with the right patterns, we can build anything.
Assembly products are how you
Good
get...
with the latest version. What you're looking at is the extremely finicky 2038 model.
Oh.
It'll take time to stress test our patterns, but once we have them, we're good to go.
Well, it's a 3D printer, that's still cool. Assembly projects are how you get access to new or better items and equipment. Each project can unlock new items for XCOM supply, new weapon or armor upgrades, or a variety of other useful things. Agents assigned here decrease the time it takes. Yeah, because you only have room in the APC for 4, so it's helpful to... Illyrium is one of 3 resources Reclamation requires. It is spent to complete projects in the assembly. Select and start... Well, there's only one. Construct the Android OPS hub. This network allows us to use androids on tactical missions and enables new projects. Takes 10 Illyrium, and I think that's 2 days. Grants 1 tactical unit. They are now purchasable and unlocks all entry level. Okay, so there we go. New recruit. You can now select an agent to add to your squad. Oh my god. The Armory is where you manage your agents. Loadout for weapons, armor, and gear. Agent abilities. Unlock new abilities by promoting agents when they earn enough XP. Biography is their background, and tint the armor allows you to change their colors.
The director convinced the city council we're too understaffed to be effective. This means we can bring more agents to City 31. It's not the whole squad, not yet, but it's something.
It's weird that you wouldn't let me take the whole... So we have Shelter, Axiom, and Blueblood. Blueblood seems to be a pistol user. He's got Deadeye, agent takes a shot for Desperado, standard pistol fire, and Deadeye cost in action and do not automatically end the turn if he has actions remaining. And Lancer shot, which is locked. Axiom has Smash. Agent charges to a target location, smashes down with both fists, chance to rage, where they can go berserk. That's probably bad. And Shelter, who is... I'm going to choose Shelter because we're fighting psionics, and I want to have psionics and toggle their priorities. From Chile, lived on a farm with his parents, 2 siblings, and extended family. In the invasion, separated, collected, and processed into a resettlement. Signs of psionic aptitude, dropped into Advent program studying capabilities. Fled after being forced to kill criminals. Connected with the resistance group, brought him on for agricultural knowledge, kept in the war for liberation, relied on abilities to defend against a terror attack at age 3, reluctantly joined Xcom for formal psionic training, transferred to the Reclamation Agency at its inception, requested placement in Chimera Squad at the behest of fellow agents. Axiom, born and trained on invasion transport ship, actively participated in the invasion of Earth, part of first wave into Paris, selected as candidate for conversion into a muton infused with human genetic material after retraining, served at various Advent city centers as high-value target security, transferred to 31, provided security at the starport and Ascension Tower. After Advent's surrender, he was instrumental in stopping a chrysalid outbreak. Oh, that's nice. Detention abridged due to his role in ending the Bugtown massacre. Joined Reclamation Agency at XCOM's request. His ability to lead by example is a boon. And Blue Blood. Yeah, USA! Only child of a teacher and 3rd-generation police officer, fled initial attacks with dad, eventually sent to relocation camp, relocated to City 31 with his family, apprenticed with his father's private detectives agency, solving issues for an underserved portion of the city, gained a positive reputation, learned the basics of investigation work, smuggled hundreds of people out of City 31 whom Advent had labeled as dissenters during the war, only some of whom were actual resistance members. Joined 31 PD in its exception, and served with distinction. Left 31 PD for the Reclamation Agency with the blessing of the former Commissioner Markham, who is deceased. His investigation background is an asset, but we'll go take shelter. We can only fight silence.
This is where the city stashed us.
Oh.
Hey, shelter. It's not so bad.
I don't need my psionics to tell you're lying.
Not lying, just morale building.
I'll make do. Anything good to eat?
I saved some chili for you. Red Bull in the fridge.
Now that's morale building.
Yeah! So your abilities... Oh, agents earn promotions, XP, which lead to promotions. Each new rank provides increased stats and some, unlike new abilities. So at levels you have a choice between the 2 you want. But he doesn't have that yet. I don't think anyone does. So Godmother, let's look at some biographies, man. From France, National Tactical Police Officer with a few years of experience. During the invasion, went to ground after the fall of Paris, spent a fruitless year searching for her family. Then, during the occupation, provided operational training to the nascent European resistance groups, strongly advised against direct resistance, which she learned brought overwhelming reprisal raids. Connected with Xcom proper during its leaner years, remained a friendly asset as the organization rebuilt. In 2032, she developed a formalized tactical training program to screen recruits. During the war, was a field liaison to allied resistance groups supporting Xcom, and then modified the Xcom recruit training program to suit the needs of the Reclamation Agency, joined Chimera Squad provisionally to ensure... So she's like in charge. Okay. And then we have Terminal from China. Only child of a factory worker and a cook. Parents died in initial invasion. Uncle fled with her to relocation camp. After her uncle died in the occupation, she was effectively adopted by a doctor who lost her only daughter to the invasion. Transferred with her adoptive mother to a small town in the outskirts. Began apprenticing in her mother's adoptive medical office. After a punitive Advent attack wiped out her town, a resistance group pulled her from the rubble and brought her to safety. She exhibited a severe shift in personality. During the war, combat medic for resistance group, exhibited absolute fearlessness and saved hundreds of lives. Initially rejected for the Reclamation Agency, but requested regular psionic probes to prove she is fit to serve. Assigned to Chimera Squad after her probationary period. And then we have Cherub! Yeah, look at you. Estonia. Cherub belonged to the Empty Cohort, a batch of hybrid clones with full Advent training, but no Advent indoctrination. And during the war, emerged from his clone Kreshi, I don't know what that, probably the pod thing, immediately befriended 2 Xcom soldiers. Transferred to a detention center, exhaustive testing revealed no Advent sympathies despite being part of the Bellis Mar clone line. released from detention and recommended as a test case for Xcom utilizing skills of the empty cohort. Transferred to the Reclamation Agency after proving his capability. Requested placement in Chimera Squad at first opportunity. Reclamation HQ has observed his enthusiasm, improved the morale of his squad on multiple occasions. And, oh my god, you're my favorite, Verge. You're my favorite. Agent biography. Psionic support for infiltration unit of Thin Men prior to the invasion. Oh, nifty. Actively worked in the invasion to subvert human governments. Experimented with delicate long-term mental control of human subjects. Then during the occupation, assigned the long-term control of an influential human who could keep the populace docile with comprehensive reassuring answers to their questions about aliens. Selected as a candidate for conversion into sectoid infused with human genetic material. Oh, he's barefoot. Post-conversion exhibited signs of empathy toward the human populace. Quietly began to tip off resistance groups. During the war, served as a mole actively aiding resistance groups and Xcom, and now spent time in detention camp until Xcom realized his role in the war. Agreed to Reclamation Agency transfer. Director Kelly approved admission. So he has Psi 50 and you have Psi, okay, so it's 65 aim, 65 aim, 65 aim, 65 aim. I guess 65 is just the... Can I assign somebody here? Yeah, because shelter's not being used, so let's just put him there so where it goes a little quicker. There's a critical mission. This mission must be completed today. Armory? Okay, no. Supply.
Our temporary field office has all the basics.
Ooh.
Weapons, comms, and ammunition. Supply is where we request everything else. As long as it's in the squad's budget, it's ours.
Xcom supplies while you buy all core items and equipment. Items you unlock from assembly projects are permanently available. Oh, they don't get... In other words, they don't get reused. Credits are one of 3 resources Reclamation requires. They were spent in supply to both buy new items and upgrade existing
We can get a sweet deal on combat-grade androids. I know. Everyone hates
I can see the APC. Well, I don't have androids yet, but we have breaching items, we have grenades, we have miscellaneous, we don't have armor. Trank rounds, so that was cool. So here what we're going to do, but if I remember right, you should supply when you're making the squad. Investigation. Oh, that's just that. Okay. Well, let's go to the city map. So it's for 35 credits, investigate the progeny. It's the only thing that's available, so we're going to do it. Easy to whisper here. I'll keep you updated on any activities requiring our attention. Yeah. Speaking of which, an entire progeny front company just opened fire on 31 PD. We should check that out, so send the APC.
Hostile forces need leadership to function. If authorized by the director, you may need to neutralize a hostile leader. Subduing your target is always preferred. Enemy leadership, if captured, provides valuable intel.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to investigate them in Riverside. Operation Void Glow. I love how it names my episodes for me. I just do. Easy. Windows, doors, walls, and security doors, and 3 project. So that means I should go here. Yeah, I don't have items. Xcom shotgun. Okay, so I don't have... Hang on. How do I get to... Okay, I can get to supply here. Is it a security door? It says security door. Okay, so I want a key card so I can get through the security door. And the wall, we already have a breaching charge. And let's go ahead and buy a medical kit just because those can be helpful. Trank rounds. Yeah. Okay, so we just spent all money. So I'm going to give you the trank rounds. Because Reclamation gets more intel from live capture. She does the most damage with her shotgun. She has an ability called Scatter Shot. Fires the oh, hell yeah. So we want shotguns. This means that there will be long lethal takedowns. So she's going to be doing a lot of people. So we want that to happen. Terminal, I'm going to give you the key card. You can already heal. You don't need... It has 1 charge. Oh, man. Well, I think hopefully that only means you can use it only once per mission. Because I would really... hate if I have to spend 50 credits. And you, I'm going to give the med kit. can also be used, yeah, med kits work the same way as they used to. So guys, that's going to be it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then.